Hi, I'm Julie from Davidson's Hearing Aid Center, and we're really excited about Oticon's new brain hearing technology. In the next video, you'll see how their latest line of hearing aids is using this technology.
At Oticon, we think of hearing care differently. Over the last 20 years, we have learned that to innovate in hearing technology, we must understand how the brain makes sense of sound. This has led to our philosophy of brain hearing. So we at Oticon believe that a good hearing process is when the brain can work just as nature intended it to, because the brain is the most sophisticated processor on the planet. New science is showing that the brain needs access to the full sound scene in order to work as nature intended it to. From the ear to the brain, in order to make sense of information, we must recognize that sound. This is why listening becomes such a challenge with hearing loss. For someone with normal hearing, information arrives to the brain and it matches up with the long-term memory storage. For an individual with hearing loss, that sound becomes distorted, and it becomes like a very difficult puzzle with important pieces missing. It's much more challenging for the brain to make sense of that sound. Hearing problems can turn into brain problems. Some consequences of untreated hearing loss can include increased cognitive load, increased listening effort, reorganization of the brain's structure, and accelerated risk of cognitive decline. The brain problems can turn into life problems. These can include increased risk of social isolation and depression, more fall-related injuries, as well as increased risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. In fact, the more severe the untreated hearing loss, the higher the risk of cognitive decline. One of the hypothesized reasons for this is one that many of us can relate to. When we're not hearing well, we tend to avoid those difficult listening situations. That means less socialization, less exercise for the brain, and less enjoyment of life. Interactions keep our brain healthy, and keeping a healthy brain helps to prevent cognitive decline. This is a topic that healthcare professionals everywhere are interested in, and lots of research is being done. In fact, The Lancet, the world's highest-ranking medical journal, has done a review to summarize all of the potential risk factors for cognitive decline. What they found is that the majority of risk factors associated with dementia are ones that we unfortunately cannot control. But there is hope. They found that 40% of the potential risk factors that may lead to dementia and cognitive decline are modifiable, and there is something that we can do about them. This is not to say that everyone with untreated hearing loss will develop dementia, but science does show that there is a link, and it is encouraging because there is something we can do about it. So you may be wondering, what can we do to help those with hearing loss to support the brain? By treating hearing loss, we can help to potentially prevent or delay the onset of dementia. This is good news. Hearing aids are about more than just supporting the ear. At Oticon, we have been researching and innovating for more than 20 years, looking at how we can help individuals with hearing loss by putting the brain first. We have our very own dedicated research facility, and we offer a very high-performing family of technology of hearing aids. We want to do the best we can for the brain. That's why we're always working to better understand how the brain makes sense of sound. We think brain first. At Oticon, brain hearing is our philosophy, and we offer life-changing technology to help you get the most out of life.
We hope that you've enjoyed that. If you're interested in assessing benefits of this technology, feel free to fill out the contact form, and we'll be happy to set you up on a 2 weeks free trial.